More early space groove. May as well, right? I'll hang on to the Diana for now. Survived the bad weather, dude. It was rough, man. There were some places that got really tore up too. I was pretty surprising. How are you, man? You doing okay? In a random 2 cost. Doing well enough. Nice. That's good. This is a gamble right here. All right, we'll do it. Okay. We do have a Diana. So we have Challenger to play with here. Every time you level up. Okay, so we're not like super married to it, but dude, I love it, man. You know, I gamble a lot really in this game. Like, I gamble on comps, I gamble on augments, I gamble on, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just pretty persistent habit. Yeah. Been a busy week with new class starting, but overall doing well. That's good, man. I'm glad to hear that. Do you get a break tomorrow? Do you have classes tomorrow or anything going on tomorrow, or do you get to wind down a little bit? I'm gonna leave this on the side for a bit. And I'm a Challenger. I mean, there's some good DPS in here. Anima, I'm not too, like, I don't feel like Anima is really all that great once you pass the mid game. Once you get past the mid game, Anima seems to drop off. So I don't see any reason whatsoever to play into this at all. None whatsoever. At least I haven't had an experience with Anima where I'm convinced that it's worth your while. You know what I mean? It may actually be more advantageous to do this for now. Just to keep the damage I do have. We're knocking on the door of platinum. I think if we get a first place where I think we hit platinum, like the lower end of platinum. Not 100% sure of that. I think it would be close though. Am I seeing a lot of Meepsy out here? Maybe. I've seen some interesting Meepsy sort of builds. particularly with 3 Archangel staffs. But that's with the explosion, the exploding meepsy, not the impact, but the one that blows up. Yeah, I bet. I mean, that's kind of what I've been doing, like, a little bit more of lately. There's Jax. I think the ship has sailed for. Hang on, let me see. A two-star Cho on the bench and on the deck. Already a Kaisa here. Already Horn. Yeah, I'm trying to make scouting a little bit more of a common occurrence. I'm okay lose streaking a little bit here. I gotta, like, I have to, nothing's really jumping out at me yet, like what I can really dive into. Nah, this player's already got 5 Nasus already. Cho's kind of already on lock. I haven't seen any more though. There's one Ornn, but again, like, is it gonna be? Is it gonna be too little, too late? You know, it's. Kind of see what happens here with this. Jesus, Cho already, man. I think we would struggle to win streak here anyway. So we're gonna have to try to make like a strong mid-game pivot into something that can hold itself up. It's not going to be Space Groove this time. I don't think it can be. I'm going to grab this Riven anyway. We're going to abandon ship on that one. Bastion. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident, yeah. Pretty confident here. Let's do that, and then bow. And then I think we could do, well, I could do an Infinity Edge here. I think I prefer the Jewel Gauntlet on Teemo. Okay, let's do this. Hey, what's up, Alec? How are you, man? Maybe we can do... I'm not real sure yet. We're not going to be able to trade health for too much longer here, so I think maybe we can try to do like a fast 9 off this lose streak. Since we're, I mean, we can't really do a whole lot better with it here. We'll go acceleration here. That's really kind of the only thing I can think of right now. Would be trying to get to like a fast 9. Maybe Vex, if we can pull a Vex. We can maybe stabilize some of these rounds. I lose the lose streak, which, whatever, but... Samara. I'm gonna try to avoid rolling down for anything. If I see something that I can make a 2-star out of, I'll do that, but otherwise I'm gonna just try to keep building the econ up a little bit, and we'll try to get to 9. Having the challenger, the 2-piece challenger, may help a little bit with. We might be able to like trade like every other round, maybe take one down, but if we have favorable matchups, this one obviously we lost, but if we lose every other, we get to hang on to some health for a bit, and then I think we get anvils, don't we? Shouldn't we get anvils? Because we're bringing up the rear. There's a Shen. That's great. We'll take that.
Let's go.
No other Akali users, so we might be able to play off that a bit too. Give me something good. Okay, so that'll make a 2-star Ornn. That's good. We enjoy that. Keep the ribbon up a little bit longer. We'll still probably lose this one, but what was that? Okay. So nobody with a strong board. Let's switch this up. Let's maybe move out. I'm gonna put Shen in instead. Yeah, I'm trying to. I mean, I'm just trying to see if I can make something, if I can pull something together. Like, there wasn't a single, like, 5 or 6 stack single buff that I could really lean into. Nothing was, like, it wasn't giving me anything really I could easily get into early, so I'm just trying to see if I can try to econ up and scrape in like some sort of fast 9 kind of, I don't know, nonsense. I don't know. We'll see what we get. I think we need this for the survivability. Ooh, yeah. Okay, getting a little bit of stability here. Oh, there's Graves too. Okay. Let's get him out here. We're gonna need to see some more tanks here though, man. I'm a little worried about that. A little concerned about the tank situation. I mean, more than a little. Let's go power frame. Kind of betraying my, oh my god, look at that horn. Huge. Big ass horn. Dude won't die either, man. Actually, we might be screwed here. Nope, one more round. I kind of betrayed my plan here a little bit too. Let's go tank buster. Oh man. Yeah, I think we're dead here. Oh, we're extremely dead. It didn't work. It just didn't work out, man. I was kind of trapped into a little bit of garbage there. All good. Next game will be better. Right back. I cannot get, like, this is like the hump I can't get past right now. Up down within gold one. Like, I'll be at like 70 something LP gold one, then back down to 0, back up to 70, back down. You know what I mean? Like, it's just I can't get over the hump. Yeah. I see that sentiment quite a lot, actually. GG's Uncle Bill, thanks for swinging in, by the way. Hey Gambo, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? Mark, sorry I missed you if you're still here. How you doing? Welcome. A couple folks over on YouTube watching. Leona, okay. Tired? Yeah, I hear you. I didn't sleep much last night, man. We had so over here in the United States, across the Midwest. I'm usually in Florida, but this summer I'm in the Midwest, and we had very bad storms. Like we had, like there were significant tornadoes in some parts of the country. And we didn't have tornadoes where I'm at, but like an hour north of where we are, they had like a F4 tornado, which did like tons of damage. And so we were under like advisory. Excuse me, we were under advisory for pretty much the entire night, like all the way up until like 5 in the morning. So I got very little sleep. I had to cancel stream and everything. Just like had to take, you know, safety precautions and things like that. Yeah, man. Thankfully it's been okay. Looks like we might be getting meeps on this round. I'm gonna take the speedy double kill here. I think that could be all right. Let's run the Leon out. Maybe we can go meeps. How likely is that to happen? Some competition over the poppy. That's not generally that big of a deal. Not too typically. It doesn't seem. Yeah, it's a big relief, man. It's kind of, those situations are very stressful, man. You have to be able to get like in a basement, you know, underground. But I wouldn't say we're used to that kind of thing here, but like it happens often enough where you have a plan and you're able to do take care of the things you need to, but it can be scary in the moment for sure. How's everything over there, man? I can see why you would feel that way. It would probably be like, you guys don't really get tornadoes over in the, like, do you get tornadoes in the UK? Like, obviously, like in London, you're not gonna have tornadoes in London. It's too densely populated. But like in the UK in general, like different countries within the UK and like in England, like the countryside in England, you guys get, it gets windy. Yeah, it's a little different. So to give you an idea of what that's kind of like, if you're curious, assuming you've seen it, like what a tornado looks like on like on TV or on the internet or something like that, like you know, you kind of know what it visibly looks like, right? Studied them at some point. In real life, it's a different story. And when they get close to your house, it sounds like a train is like going through the house. One thing that was really scary was my brother and sister-in-law. They had a tornado go through, like right next to their house, and they lived at the time. They don't anymore, but at the time they lived in like an area where there's like a lot of farm. And there was a barn door that came off of a barn, and the tornado threw that barn door into the side of their house, and the barn door went through the wall. Like, not that it like banged up against it, you know what I mean, but like into the wall and punctured the wall and into like half in the house, half out of the house. It's no joke, man. Went right through that MFR, man. Wild. Oh. I don't think we need 2 Ginsus, but I'm sort of tempted by it if I'm being honest with you. I'll hold on to that for a bit. Just not that, yeah, not that way. Not exactly as intended. Yeah. What happens is when you get a really big, powerful tornado, the wind in that system, like it spins up, right, and it starts to suck in all of the air around it and all of the debris, and it picks up trees and bushes and any crap that's on, you know, like pulling up metal pieces out of the ground or pulling siding off of houses, like, and it just starts swirling up into the storm, and it spins up and it spins all the way to the top. And then if it's a really powerful storm, it'll sort of eject it out of the top of the funnel at the very top. And last night, about an hour north of where I am, there was a storm that was powerful enough to pull things inside of it, spin it from the ground up to the top, in the clouds to the top of the system. And then it was ejecting debris 28,000 feet into the air. And it was spreading debris for 2 to 3 miles away from where the actual tornado was at the time, because this wind speed was so high. So it was just spinning it up all the way up into the sky and then out the top of the funnel, and just 2-3 miles away shit was flying around. Yeah. So one of the warnings that they were giving last night, this is like maybe one of the scarier things too, like aside from the obvious, right? They were saying, hey, if you're in these areas, and they were highlighting areas on the map, they're like, the tornado is south of you. However, you don't want to be outside right now because it's going to be raining debris. So like, it's dangerous to be outside, even if you're 2 or 3 miles away from where the tornado went. You could get killed by shit that's falling out of the sky from the tornado. I'll let you think about that for a second. Well, like, okay, so here in the United States over like, so I grew up in the 80s and 90s. And I remember being younger and like in the news, they would talk about Tornado Alley, which is like the sort of the center of the United States, further, a little bit further west, but it's, you know, it's center of the country, essentially. And okay, let me think about this for a second. It was called Tornado Alley. They would call it Tornado Alley. Let's go this conduit. And Tornado Alley was common. Like it was sort of like a real deserty sort of area, I guess. So there wasn't a whole lot of stuff out there, right? But it was known for creating a lot of tornadoes. So, yeah. As far as like addressing your question more directly, has it gotten worse? Maybe. Hard to say. It's moving back then. Yeah, it's a long time ago. Trust me, it was. But yeah, it's I would say it's getting worse in some ways. In some ways it's the same. It seems to just be moving. Like, so the reason why I bring up the Tornado Alley, like the point that I'm trying to make is that that area that used to be considered Tornado Alley isn't as active with tornadoes anymore. It's moved a little bit further north and a little bit further east. And yeah, that's how it's different. And I'd say like the storms are getting a little bit more, maybe a little bit more aggressive too, maybe. I think so. You know, and they're saying now too that, is this a 3-star? No, okay. They're saying now too that they're talking about adding another category of hurricane. They're talking about adding like a category 6 hurricane now because the wind speeds are getting so intense. Like, what the hell is that? Like all of a sudden they're just like, oh yeah, we need to increase the, it's so bad, we need to increase the severity of our storm, like the storm measurement. You know what I mean? Like, excuse me? What do you mean? That's crazy. Yo, what's up, BTX? How you doing, man? Good to see you, dude. Win Pro Max Edition. Yeah, man. It's wild, dude. Wild stuff, man. I should have grabbed a cape actually. So anyway, dude, it's a little, it's weird. We have a Victor. I really want to get a gargoyle here. Sunfire Cape, Bramble Vest. These are not really what I had in mind, but I'm gonna have to probably just kind of settle for them because I'm gonna be running out of health. Okay. Can I go to, I can go to 7 here, right? Yeah. There's a Meepsy finally. I might roll this out here actually. Getting pretty damn low. All right, let's make the Warmogs. Drop alert. All good, man. I appreciate you swinging by, dude. I know it's the middle of the night for you. What is it? 4 a.m. Almost 5 a.m. over there. It's good. Always good to see you, dude. Sell the Hazel as well. I think we're in a pretty good amount of trouble here, guys. Yep, I think so. Not looking good. Well, I mean, if we're lucky, we may hang on one more, but looking pretty bad. All right, one more. We got one more. Was there really? No, I'm only. Oh my gosh, really? That's cool. I did not know that. So it's like 8 level 60s, but they got a boss down. That's funny, man. Hey, Ivy. Good to see you. How are you? Too random. Finally killed, did you? Okay, okay. I was trying to lurk for a little bit towards the end of my work day, so I couldn't be super chatty, but I wanted to pop in for a second and see how things were going. Oh, you got a big raid? Yeah, we're dead. Damn, dude, that's what is that, 8th place too? Oh, that hurts, man. Well, now we're out of gold 1. We were like so close. We were so close to platinum. You notice I didn't see a single Rammus that round either? Not one Rammus. One two Meepsy, no Rammus at all. The BTX has been living off that hot pot, man. Yeah, it feels good when you get a big raid. I remember the first big raid that I got was when I was like kind of working towards partner when I was streaming DBD every night. I think Vincent Vega came in and hosted me. And he had like 600 people because somebody hosted him. And so he dropped like 600 people into my channel. He hosted me several times. Puppers hosted me several times too. Between those two, like between the Bach Rage. Okay, yeah, I know that's I know you mentioned he's raided you before. That's cool. That's nice when you're part of a bigger community, you know, and you have somebody who's willing to be generous with their community. It's pretty amazing. It's a great feeling. Absolutely.
The righteous path begins with me.
Travik, if you guys know Travik had it got raided by Angry Pug one night, and then like 40 minutes after Pug raided Travik, he passed them on to me, and that was like a 900 viewer raid too. You know, of those 900 people, you know, there's probably, you know, 250 to 300 people who are not actually watching anymore, you know, like, and they just kind of leave it open, but like it still helps you with directory visibility, you know. I don't like obviously it's always appreciated, you know, it's nice when people think about you and are willing to do that. And I don't even really think about it a whole lot anymore. I don't really like, I think I mentioned this last week. I don't network really anymore either. Like I don't really go out and try to establish new like relationships. I'll go see people that I know already, but I'm not really going out and like making new friends, you know, if that makes sense. Which if you wanted to grow, like that's like one of the biggest ways you grow your community is just by, it says no new friend. I mean, I like new friends, but I don't know. I just don't really have the time or the energy, and I don't like have the my mindset is not in that mindset where like I'm out there thinking about, hey, like what sort of professional relationships can I ask to, you know what I mean? I'm not thinking about it in that way. I don't like any of these. These all kind of are just, I guess the tower out of all of this is maybe the best, I guess. But that's cool, Ivy. I mean, that's, that's really amazing that you're, that you're part of a community where like there's a big streamer behind it that's kind of leading it, and they're generous and thoughtful in that way. Yeah. I mean, it's a little distraction for a second here, but I didn't go to 4 either, so I should have gone to 4. Yeah, it seems good. Like, with the exception of a couple outliers. Like, yeah, well, I don't know. Like, I don't know if you would lump the... I don't know that you would necessarily lump the... You said backline BTX? Like the RE speedrunning community with just the standard RE community. Like, those are probably, like... There's probably some crossover. Like the Venn diagram, right? There's the middle. But they're kind of their own separate things. God, that reminds me, I have to put out another video for my RE4 remake. I just keep losing track of time doing that. I actually have one recorded, I just haven't edited it yet. We got to do a little Scouterino here. Well, Poppy is heavily contested. I don't remember seeing a lot of Meepsy though. There's one. Yeah, NAR, like a NAR printer. So if you get Meeple 7. He cloned Gnar to 3-star. That's been popular lately. Where do we want to be here? Probably at 5. We'll just go double Poppy right now. I think we need a bunch of swords. I think we need lots of swords, actually. We really need a Rammus to make this like work out in any way. Like the last game, I think we might have had a chance if we had gotten a Rammus on the board. Now that's just obviously some speculation, but usually when you can get Rammus out there, your DPS has a chance to actually get to the back line. Last game we just never even had a chance to like do damage to the back line at all. Get my Ginsu's out there. I guess we can make a striker's flail too for now. I'd put that on Corky, but it works here, I think. Yeah. Armed and ready. Yes, sir. Yeah, he's doing okay. I mean, items are helping out. Too tanky. A little late for that, isn't it? Invader Zed. I'm not familiar with this. Because I'm not familiar with it, I'll try it. Bruiser emblem, okay. Well, we might be able to build for that. These copies make copies? Oh wow. So it could be pretty powerful, right? Just sort of depends. Really could use another Meepsy here. I don't think we're fighting with anybody over Meepsy, so I'm not sure why we're not seeing more of them, but come on, hang in there. All right, nice. We got a streak. Can make a bloodthirster. Another Gnar. There's Corky, perfect. This doesn't make sense, but I'm going to put it on him anyway just for extra damage. He can hold it for Zed. We can hit 8 at 4-1. There's Rammus. And there's our printer. Actually, it might make sense to print ourselves a 2-star Meepsy. Now we need some like item augments. So we need a boatload of items. That was a pretty decisive win that time. Who are we up against? 3rd place. Oh, we're in 1st place. I didn't even realize that. What happened? Oh, the word creep? It's awfully sensitive. All right, let's go to 8. And I guess I'll throw a Lulu out there for now for the replicator. I don't know, man. Well, we got demoted, so I mean, that's kind of a big sad. No, I don't think so either. We'll get a 2-star Meepsy here. No, I don't think so. I mean, we already have the 7-piece. We could just... Lulu is just kind of in there just for lack of a better option right now. Two completed items from BF Sword. Or an artifact. I'm gonna go Swordsmith. Okay, not what I really wanted, but interesting. Let's print them, yeah? Let's also do this. Okay, not what I wanted. Not at all what I wanted. I'm using the magic, like the caster items on Meepsy for the get that stun off faster and more frequently. Give me those meeps. That's true. I'm open to that. I really like, we need more Gnar, more Gnar, but we're competing So I think if I'm gonna have to roll my own. No, we lost this one. Bummer. That's right. We got some health to play with. We'll be okay. More more G nuts. Needlessly large rod. We'll go with the mystery loots. And I'll just kill it already. Thank you. My God. Kill the stuff. Just kill all the stuff, please. Thank you. Actually, double steadfast heart may not have been terrible for Rammus. Now that I think about it. I have a tough time with this one. One more Gnar and we're in business. Guys are fighting by kicking a ball back and forth at each other from opposite ends under the couch. My heart may explode with the cutest. That actually does sound pretty amusing. I need that other Meeps player to die. That would be great. They're getting close. If I can get a Bard, we'll swap out Vagar for Bard. No, we should be really cooking then. Okay, we like that. We feel good about that. Or Fizz, yeah, Fizz is 1 star. Never mind. You think? As I say, we should win that fight with a 3-star Gunnar. I got one right here. I can toss it over. I got the adaptive helm on it right now. Wow, that's a steamroll. Jeez. Okay. Here's another one. Hey, you got kind of nuked there. This is an interesting comp we're up against. Oh, this is the one we were competing against. They got the Bard that I was looking for. Danny Girl 86. Bard. Actually, since we have a 2-star already, we probably, do we need to bother? These are good items for Bard. Oh, look. Another dragon. What do we replace with, though? Do we take Zed out? What do we think? I'll try it. Oh, that's true. Yeah, Shen, I didn't think about that. Can you give this thing, can you give it, oh, you can give it items too. Oh, that's wild. Can you give it items? I don't know. I don't know if you can or not. No, you can't. Dude, there's so much going on this screen right now. We're still losing though. All right, level 10. Put our Shen back out there. Right? That's tough, man. I don't know how much, like, I think aside from having the 3-star frontline, I don't know how much better I could have done. I was 3rd place too. Dude, hang on, let's see what we were up against really here. Three-star, oh, 3-star Nova. Wow. I mean, I felt like I played that about as well as I could have, all things considered. Yeah, the meatball, yeah, the I thought that our main competition for that comp was going to go away. That was not the case. That was not at all the case. All right, I think I have energy for one more game. It'd be like that sometimes, man. Tell you what. Obviously no streams tomorrow or Saturday. My wife has to go out of town. Okay, so this is normally I stream Sunday night pretty reliably. My wife has to travel for business all next week, so I'll be probably taking 3 days off here, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then she's gone Monday through Friday or Monday through Thursday. And so I am planning on longer streams that start earlier next week. So if you were a fan of my starting a few hours earlier, you can look forward to more of that this week. So that'll be kind of the trade-off. It'll be 4 days, but longer, earlier streams. Yeah.
Tranquility. Come out and play.
Meeps again. All meeps all the time. At least it kind of feels that way tonight. Guess we tried to do Space Groove the first round, maybe? Got brawlers here. Oops, all memes. Really, Gwen over there. All right, well, yep, we've been thrust back into Meeps. 2-star Gunnar right off the cuff. Yeah, that's pretty wild. I don't see how we don't. Divine artifact though. We gotta go to. I don't see how you don't pick that up with Gnar. This doesn't make any sense. All right, what does the competition look like? One poppy here. 2-star poppy here, but it looks like they're trying to go something else maybe. Yeah, like typically for like I usually try to build items for an eventual Rammus, right? Like that's like if I can make a gargoyle, a vow, spirit, that's gonna be my preference. Wow, 30 health. That's generally what I try to do. I'm not saying it's right or better or anything, but you know what I mean. Like those, Rammus is going to end up being my main tank, and so I would prefer to build for the more optimal late game, I guess. But maybe that's like maybe that's still something I need to reconsider. Double gargoyle would be ideal. Oh, almost got away with another one. But I see what you're suggesting, and I get it. Alright, I'm just gonna grab for the replicator of it all. We'll go to 5 at, I guess, 2-5. Meepsy, hey. Just what we needed. Deja vu. Is that a Corky already? Oh my god, really? Doesn't look like that's their long-term play though. Maybe, I don't know, maybe they're gonna try for it. Here's our competition right here. Except we already have a 5-piece, so All right, we'll go to 6 after this round, and then I don't know. We should be able to get to 7 by 3-5, maybe. I hope. Trying out Zed was kind of interesting last game, although I don't know that it actually helped me. I think if I had gone like maybe Jin, it may have been better, but it's hard to know. We're definitely missing a couple of things we needed, so it's... Hey William, how are you? Oh man, this is tough. Man, look at these. These are good. Pandora's or hedge fund? I think I'm leaning towards hedge fund, but Pandora's isn't bad. We'll go. Actually, I will go. We'll go Pandora's. Not the one I wanted. That's okay. Yeah, that's you know, I always think like, oh, the econ would be good. Yeah, Wayland, I'm doing okay. I'm tired. Like I'm going on like 4 hours of sleep, so we'll be wrapping up here pretty shortly, but otherwise I'm okay. Well, now look at that. Radiant Infinity Edge. Yeah, that's real nice. I think I'm the only one with Gina out there. Do we need the items? I'm a little behind. It's a lot of damage. Gunblade is kind of interesting. That Infinity Edge is, I think it's doing some work, man. Not unhappy about that at all. I do feel a little bit light on items, though, I'm going to be honest. We might be on par with everybody else, though, for the most part. Dogman for 50 armor magic resist units with no items. I've been a big fan of. Yeah, you know, I've seen that. Actually, I think I actually picked it up once. I don't remember how it did for me, though. No items on that Samara. Nami doesn't have enough either, at least not yet. Giant and mighty. Oh, lucky gloves. That might be a good answer. This is too much of a risk, in my opinion. Getting a powerful. Wow. All right. Well, let's grab the lucky gloves. Why not, right? Void Gauntlet. Store 30% max H or max health and 2.5% more every second. On death, unleash sword health has magic damage. Wow. Okay. Interesting. I don't know that I've seen this before. I think I'm going to keep it. Oh, I can't shoot. Oof. Thank you for reminding me. That was close. Saved the day with that one, man. Hey. Oh, poor juice box. We just deleted his ass. We'll take the rerolls here. There's another fizz. Sure, why not? Another thieves gloves. That might be exactly what we need here. I was gonna say, no way. Wonder if the radiant items rolls to thieves gloves if it gives your units 2 radiant specific. I don't know. It's a good question. Yeah, my Gwen going off, man. Yeah, this space group player got the better of me this time. I should be 8 already, and I'm not.
Hey, cutie.
Hey, girl. This feels pretty stupid, but we're starting to fade a little bit here. I'm gonna take this off. Gonna let it re-roll. This is pretty dumb too, actually. No Corky. Man, I feel like we're like the one game we didn't see any Ramus. This game we're not seeing Corky. Doesn't seem quite right, but fish bones. Oh my god. That Nami can get real dangerous.
Relax a little.
What's this? Gold collector? Oh shit. That looks pretty damn good actually. Okay, so let's do this. There's that. Huh. Well, it's working out this time. There's another vow. We got a lot of thieves' gloves. Attacks and abilities execute enemies below 12% of their maximum health. Executions have a 33% chance to drop gold. Dude, that's pretty good, man. I'm not upset about that one. Not at all. It's good when you get tanks down low, you know? I think we're gonna need a little bit more bulk. There's our 3-star NAR. That's good. Need more Corky. Bard to replace the Vagar. And more Corky. Say. Okay. Wow. Almost 18,000 damage out of that Gnar. I agree, it does. It's got a vibe to it, man. 2 more Meepsy. Put that back here. Come on. There we go. Wow. Wow. That's really good. Dude, the Bard with the Gnar. There's our 2-star Corky. This is sick. Whole light whiskey bar, dude, sign me up, man. I'm right there for sure. Oh, this is the one that gave us trouble. Yeah, man, that might be a little tough.
Let's make this memorable.
Oh no. That had to have been super close, man. Second place. Yep, we're back where we started. A net 0. I mean, to be fair, looks like this person went all the way up to level 10 maybe, or they just had augments maybe. Yeah, 11 units. That was gonna be tough, man. That was gonna be tough no matter what. Well, I'm convinced on this gold collector though with Nar. And we had the Radiant Infinity Edge too. I mean, the only thing I think that would have been better is if we had a Radiant Ginsu's. But the Radiant Infinity Edge did a lot of work for us. I mean, I think we had a couple turns there where we were pushing 20,000 damage with Nar. That's pretty good, man. Alrighty, gang. That's gonna do it for me. I'm gonna go get some sleep. I will see you guys not tomorrow, not Saturday, not Sunday, but I will see you guys earlier on Monday. I am going to try my best to put out a couple videos over the weekend, so I do appreciate you guys are always out there supporting the YouTube, and I'm extremely grateful, so thank you guys so much. Tell your dogs, your cats, your grandparents, all your cousins and stuff like that to watch the Ape Fist YouTube channel. It'll be good. All right, guys, have a fabulous weekend. I will see you guys next week. Extra streams, or extra long streams, I should say. And hope you guys have a fabulous weekend. You guys take care. Be good. I'll see you later.